Phoenix, and we are here for the season finale of the K5 1987 Championship. Coming at one of my all-time favorite tracks here, Old Phoenix, with the grass and without that dumb open dog leg, and with the start-finish line in the correct spot. Always one of my favorite tracks to run, always one of my favorite combos to run when these cars come here. Though I haven't run it in a long time. It is very, very fun. This is the final race of the championship. I think there's 2 or 3 guys, maybe 4, that have a mathematical chance to win it. I think Philip is leading right now. I could be completely wrong on that. I haven't been looking at the points really at all because I am so far out of the picture. So I've just been racing and not even worrying about it or paying attention. But I think Philip is in the lead with Nick just behind him. And Nick was leading the championship for a while until he had his bad race at Watkins Glen. And I know he's been dealing with some sickness that did not sound fun at all. So hopefully he's okay to run this full thing and can do good for the championship and make it a close battle, maybe win it. It'd be cool to win your own championship. It's so dang difficult to do with how many fast, super fast people that race in these and in my leagues when I run them. Very, very difficult to win multiple races. It's very, very difficult to win one, as we of course have shown this season. Nick, though, he's got a few wins, like 3 or something. He's been doing really, really well. Hopefully he can cap it off with the championship. But good luck to everyone else who's also got a shot. I think Billy has an outside chance, and potentially Justin or somebody else. Connor was leading the points for a while, but he had a couple bad races in a row. I don't know if he's close enough to have a chance or not. But it'll be interesting to see. I'm going to be racing everybody the same as I have been all season. Going to be battling hard, trying to do the best we can. I'm not going to be letting people go or anything unless the situation calls for it, of course. I'm going to be trying to get the best finish I can possibly get. But we also don't want to wreck anybody or have any incident like that. We'll see what we can do here. We actually qualified well. I think we qualified like 5th or 6th. Somehow. Probably our best qualifying run of the season. I'm just going to be looking to not make too many mistakes myself, take myself or anybody else out. Just be nice and smooth with it and careful. It's probably going to be tough to pass early on, but it should be okay. I don't think the outside here is too good, and it's probably going to be slower. But with the way this setup is, I cannot get it to turn at all out of 2. And if you overdrive turn 3 a little bit, the rear end will just come around. I was feeling that big time in practice and saw several other people actually spin it. So going to be trying not to do that during the race. And hopefully we can get a decent finish and end the season on a good note after having a lot of bad luck and just not good runs by me and caught up in a bunch of stuff just unluckily. But hopefully it'll be fun. Well, it will be fun, but hopefully we get a good finish and can finish the season on a good note. But if not, if we end up wrecking or wrecking ourselves, getting involved in a wreck, that will just be a fitting end to the way this season has gone. We're starting 5th. That would be a fitting end to the way the season's gone, but I don't want that to happen. I want to end it on a good note and see if we can finish happy and satisfied with the result for once. I hopefully won't end up leading a bunch of laps that end up getting my hopes up for a win or top 3 finish.
3,151. You have 3 additional sets of tires for this race.
Because that's always the worst. Because I go into these races not expecting to really contend for the top few spots just because of the fast people. Or I don't even really come in expecting to finish that well based on how this season has gone. But last week, come up here and lead a bunch of laps. I think I led the most laps out of anybody somehow. Just unexpectedly found the line. And then to have the race still end up with me getting wrecked, finishing outside the top 20. That is more frustrating than running, 11th all race and end up getting wrecked. Like, don't give me hope that I might have a shot at something and then still take it away. Like, that's just cruel. It's just racing. A lot of it is dumb luck, and there's only a small fraction of it that you can control. And even the part you can control, you can make a mistake and end up costing yourself a good finish. But we're not going to be thinking about that. We're going to be thinking about this race, trying to get the best finish we can. Got 156 laps. Starting 5th. Hopefully we have a good run. We got Justin up on the pole, leading us to the green. Good luck to everybody.
All right, man. Pace car is in.
Guess we'll start in 2nd. This probably won't matter. But no reason to get on it too hard. Let's roll it down into 1 and then wait because we know it's not going to turn. I think we're just going to focus on keeping the heat out of the right rear to start on in this first run. And that's going to be all about not overdriving turn 3. I was getting a little bit loose out of 2 as well if I jumped on the gas. Like, it really doesn't want to turn, but then I put a bunch of wheel into it to try and get it to turn. And then that's when the rear end would step out. Warren taking it really cautious on the bottom right now. Me and Nick both get around him on the outside. And we were close to overdriving it there, but we're safe. A lot of faster guys that probably will end up being quicker than us screwed up their qualifying runs, and they're way back in the back. I know Shane, one time that we raced here, was quicker than me and ended up wrecking out of turn 4. Oh gosh. Need to make sure we're slowing down in time. That will come back to bite us very fast. Shane's back there, and Noah is up in front of us. Lee is back behind us. I know he's probably going to be quicker. Warren, obviously, we just passed him. Billy, this is his specialty track. Flat, short track. Just the best designs of tracks, flat, short tracks. I expect him to be up towards the front before much of this race. Pit road here is not that difficult to get onto. You see Noah there with a big loose moment out of 2. That can definitely happen if you're putting a lot of wheel into it. You just got to really be careful with it. I do not want to be heating up that right rear with the way it's feeling into 3. I think if it just gets a little too hot, you'll be hanging on by a thread getting into 3. One thing that could help turn 1 and 2 here is open up the entry a little bit, but then still just doesn't want to rotate until we get right on the exit. We're getting a big gap built up behind us for some reason. And us 4 here kind of just nose to tail.
Did I just disappear there? I froze for like 6 or 7 seconds.
Yeah, you just turned right to the wall.
The leader just did a 31.3.
Something happening back there. We got some pieces of a car laying there.
Anybody know?
That actually felt like a good line. I was like right on the yellow line, and it didn't feel like I had the right front cave in on itself like I had.
That sucks.
Nick going to the outside. He's definitely going to be wanting to get a lap lead bonus 5 points sooner rather than later. That would definitely help him. He's going to be looking to get the max points possible, obviously. Not sure what. I don't know the specifics of the championship picture, but I think he's pretty close.
Just like that.
I think Philip is in the lead. And, no, maybe it's Sean, now that I think about it. And he's back behind us, but he's catching up, it looks like. I'm sure Nick will have a much better idea of what the points look like in his video, since he's actually running for him. Keeps slightly overdriving 3, and that is not good. It's probably freaking Nick out in the mirror a little bit. Oh, big loose moment. He just got loose.
Clear low, clear low.
That gets us around him. But with the way we've been overdriving 3, maybe that was what he was wanting anyway. Puts us up to P3 for the moment. I do have 12-to-1 on the ratio. I typically run 14-to-1. But I thought, short track, as long as we're being a little bit careful with it, it shouldn't be terrible. And I just wanted to maybe make it a little easier through turn 2. It just feels like the right front just isn't there. The way it just won't turn out of the corner. I don't feel that way in 3 and 4, but turn 2, it just like lays over on itself. Definitely getting loose out of 4, though. It's gonna be something to keep an eye on. Justin's still in the lead. Noah hasn't really left his bumper. Got a couple people on pit road. Mark, who had the hardware issue, and I think I saw Dylan back there. Maybe he was just... yeah, he's just up in front of us.
The leader just did a
Tail end of the line.
31.813.
Nick's still running about a lane, half a lane up in 1 and 2. He might be doing that on both ends of the track. It looks like he is. Trying to open up entry a little bit, get a better exit. I like to keep it low. At least for right now. He's trying to get that turn down line to work. He's probably going to end up catching back up to us and passing us. Figured he would maybe try and push really hard at the start here since he's so close to the front. Try and sneak a lap lead. But really, if you push this car, you're liable to just spin out. And maybe that's what happened and he just decided to back off. These two up ahead are just sitting in a line still. Probably need to be getting that turn down line to work. I just don't feel good through 1 and 2. Not liking the way it's feeling. Billy's catching up some, it looks like, and then there's a little bit of a gap to Dakota. That was a better exit. Keep it tight to that line. Don't wash up towards the wall so much. That felt good too. Maybe I just need to really make sure I get to that line and it'll stick a little bit better. Easier said than done though when I have the tendency to overdrive and miss it.
The leader just did a 32.074.
Yeah, that's feeling... I'm liking that quite a bit more than the other line. Not sure what the track temp is. Looks like it started with some rubber on it already. It's pretty dark to start this race. I guess I should probably look and see what we can do on fuel at some point.
I'm sorry, Warren.
We do another 73 laps. So about 93. So this is definitely just a one-stopper on fuel if it stays green the whole time. Noah with a little blink there. I think Shane said he was blinking in practice. A little bit. Oh, we got the outside call. Nick clears black flags. I think he saw Noah blink out for a second there, like right as we crossed the line, and maybe just did that to be safe. I think it was okay, but good thing to do that just to be safe because it can screw things up. The scoring can get all messed up if stuff happens like right at the start-finish line. Or whenever you cross a line, pit exit line, pit entry line. If something happens right at that second, there can always be issues. And I think Nick is starting to fall back
Oh, sorry about that, Tyler. She wasn't
potentially
slowing
now.
down.
Billy's just gotten around him.
You're alright.
Justin's starting to crawl away. He could be looking to get another win this season.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
We're a little tiny bit quicker through the center than he is in 1 and 2 now. But not enough where we can do anything. Oh, that was bad. Got on it a little too early. Started shoving the nose.
Charles, man, you gotta give room, buddy.
Thanks.
Billy within a second behind us now. He's on his way forward. He will be a contender to the win this race for sure.
The leader just did a 32.05.
Well, he missed the bottom that time. He's still gonna keep this position though,
All clear, all clear.
since it's so tight out of 2.
Outside. Still there. Still there. You're clear high. Clear high.
This is one of the situations, I mean, you should do this the whole time, but especially now, you got to make sure you don't overdrive it, because if you do, you'll end up right in his door.
All clear.
I'm catching him right on this center of the corner at every lap. And if we overdrive, we will be getting into him. So let's not do that.
Got one outside. You're clear high. Clear
Here comes Billy. Maybe let him go and then see if he can open the door on Noah for us. Noah got a little bit of a push on exit that time.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
Just with it being as tight as it is, you just can't do much. You just gotta be patient. Just have to be patient.
Outside. Stay low. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Outside. Stay low.
If I could get on throttle just a little bit sooner, we might be able to do something, but
You're clear high.
not quite
clear
yet.
high.
Maybe one of these laps
Got
will
one
be there.
outside. Still there? Hold your line. Still there.
Justin's checking out now that we've been racing side by side, though.
All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get this done.
All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low.
It's the closest we've been so far.
The leader just did a 32.178. Still there? Hold your line. Good job, man. You're up to second.
All the side-by-side racing has just
Stay low.
taken us completely out of a chance to lead a lap and has caught Billy back up to us. And the rest of the field.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high.
Should now finally get clear. Billy will probably come make short work of us as well. He got past Noah in about 10 less laps than we were able to do.
Got one inside.
We're going to get Billy past us and get in line behind him so we don't waste a ton of time.
All clear, all clear.
He's going to be quicker anyway. Alright, single file now for a little bit. Until Nick gets back up here and passes us after dropping back a little ways. Though he's got to get past Noah. Just like I had to get past him. Looks like he did. That was a bad corner. Wish this weather thing would tell us what the track temp is. Air temp's 85. The sun has been on the track pretty much the whole time, so the track temp's probably fairly high. A lot higher than we've had last few weeks, being late in the fall. Of course, we are in the middle of the desert, so that plays a role as well.
The leader just did a 32.369.
Yeah, I'm not liking this low line much anymore. Nick has caught us and is looking quite a bit faster. Just cannot feel a good line in 1 and 2 at all. Well, he's starting to fall back behind us a little bit. But we're doing fine. A lot of race left. Got Dylan up here who just got lapped. Billy's able to hug that dotted white line on exit a lot better than we are right now. It looks like he's been riding that line pretty much the whole time as well. I think he's going to be the best on tires, kind of like Atlanta was. It's just a lot harder to hit that line at this place. At least I think it is.
Only there to hold you in, Bryce, not to help you turn.
Oh, it helped.
Just need to wait extra long on throttle. I think we get the best exit.
32.31.
Man, I just can't stop shooting straight up towards the wall out of 2.
Sorry, Alan, that 3 wide call caught me off guard.
3 wide back in the pack somewhere. Sounds scary. Oh, Dylan. Losing it a little.
Inside.
He gets it back underneath
All
him
clear, all clear.
after going through the grass a little bit. Looks like he's dropping a pit road. Got 112 laps to go. We're not in fuel window yet. That won't be for another 20 laps or so.
Sorry, didn't mean to
What's the fall off right now? It's about 2 seconds, so I think pitting early is probably not going to be the play. Because you'll be so much slower than people coming out on new tires if you pit a lot earlier. Probably just going to have to pit around halfway. Oh my gosh. I'm terrible through 2. Terrible through 2. But we knew that. Halfway is going to be what, about lap 77, just about 78. That's another 30 laps from now. I imagine that's when most people are going to pit. And it'll all be about getting on and off pit road as quickly as possible. So we probably won't gain any time, most likely. Missed the bottom entirely that time. Billy is long gone. Justin's long gone. A little bit loose out of 4 still.
I believe it is 32.561.
I just cannot get the feel at all in 2. Good lord. It just goes straight up to the wall as soon as I touch the throttle. What a crazy good run to start this race, though. Almost 40 cars, and we're 50 laps in at a short track without a yellow in the 87s. That's pretty exceptional.
I'm sorry, Charles.
Car count is a lot higher than I expected, too. It's awesome to see. Late in the season usually goes down, but we've almost got 40 here. This is one of the highest of the season. Nick looking to set that pass up out of 2, though I think he missed the line a little bit. Did not turn for him. He's going to be really frustrated that he's not been able to get a run on me. He keeps catching me, like getting to our back bumper and then falling back. I think he's definitely quicker. Sean's not that far behind him anymore. He's nearly got the run this time. Once he gets the run, we'll probably just let him go and do the same for Sean. We saw how much time we lose sitting side by side. And I do not want to be side by side much, if I can help it. just on a tire standpoint. We're definitely holding him up, but he hasn't gotten good enough run to make a move yet. Like I said, I'm not just going to pull over for people. If they're not already making a pass, like, we'll let people go, of course, when we're getting past, just for our own sake, because sitting side by side is so much slower and worse on tires. Because long run, it'll be better off if we're not battling so hard.
The lead is 32.575.
I can't really get to the bottom in 1 and 2 anymore, and when I do, I just have no turn on exit. Whatever we did this run on the tires was not the play.
Well, that's the
Alright,
second
man,
time,
caution
man.
is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. It's the 82.
We get a yellow. I believe we will not be able to make it to the end from here. So we will probably need another stop.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
We'll take 4, fill it up.
It's 109 degrees, though.
109 track temp.
Yeah, I have no idea how some of you are getting into the quarter as deep as you are.
Let's just fill it up.
Pit road is
I don't think we can make it to the end anyway. And we're going to put 4 on it. First caution, lap 55, I think. Pretty good. Our pit box is way towards the end of the pit road. Surprisingly, not a regular occurrence.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
74, 72. Little bit better than Lee's. 75, 76 for Justin.
84, 70.
Maybe the key is just to enter the corner a little harder than what we've been doing.
84, 77.
I'd like to see Billy's, but I don't think he normally posts them. Come on.
Alright, that's it. Go. Line up single file. Let the 6 car by.
The 6 of Joe somehow beat us out. I think this is his first race
You
of the
missed the
season.
box race or what?
I believe he was in 6th place before the pit stop. So he had a good one.
Because I actually missed my box.
It's the 6 car. Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man.
We're only about
Line up
7
single
laps
file
short,
now.
so if this stays green, it's possible we could maybe save enough to make it. It's gonna be close
And pace.
if it stays green. If we get another yellow though, what are the lefts? 81, 81. We can maybe take rights only at some point on a less than 50 lap run.
Alright, man. Light you back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Extended the
Alright,
pace
man.
lap because
Light you back on the pace
none of the
car. We're
field
not
had
going
caught the
green
pace
this
car
time.
yet,
We're
and it was
not
already
going
1 to green. Where did Nick end up? He fell back to 10th, so he really dropped spots. We came out pretty much where we were. We were going to get passed by Sean.
Oh, this race could get really interesting now.
There should be a couple lap cars as well.
Get tired if we go green to the end.
Rick and Dylan, maybe. Wonder if they're going to come up here.
Alright, man. We're going green next time by.
Somebody's clutch button is going to get worn out, that's for sure.
Clutch button, what's that?
Yeah, I think we may see some saving if this stays green. Which could make things strange, but I bet we get another caution at some point.
I don't have trough level skills, so I ain't doing it.
Recall what Tross does skill.
I prefaced it with the word trot.
Alright.
Get ready.
It's just a different type.
Let's go back green here and see what happens.
No, you're blinking quite a bit.
All right, man. 8
No
cars
blinking
in.
still.
Green flag, green flag.
We get a decent start. Gotta remember what new tires feels like.
Go away here.
We need to see what line Billy and Justin are running.
Let me know if it stays going.
If we can stay up with them long enough to do that. Definitely feels faster now with new tires.
The leader just did a 31.699.
We're getting close to overdriving 3, which would not be good. We nearly did it last lap pretty badly. Oh, and we got on the throttle too early. Shoved it straight up towards the wall. I gotta be patient on throttle. The consequences for getting on it too early are pretty much immediate.
Alright, I gotta settle down.
Billy was looking to the inside on Justin, but not able to get the run.
All right, man.
And there's another yellow.
Single file. Pit road is
Too early to pit, but this will give us
That was a big
some
hit.
time to save. I believe we have to let the pace car go.
Who died?
fueling up
Shane
now.
lost his
Get us to
headset
the
again,
finish.
Tom.
Catch the 6 car.
No, I'm still going, but
That wasn't you?
Apparently we had to catch pace car. I thought we'd have to let it go.
no, I'm running 19th still.
Oh, well, there you go.
Somebody had a big wreck.
Knock on all the wood you can find. I think I got my
It's a
headset
big
figured out
car.
finally. I got it running beautifully smooth, perfect frames, everything.
That's good to hear.
Well, if you want to test it again, I'll be in turn 3.
Do we pit now to top it off? Go to the back? Probably not from this position.
Pit road is now open.
Be a little bit easier decision if we were outside the top 10, but is Nick going to do that? I think that would be worth a try. Joe is going in the 6 car. I don't think it's a bad play. I just don't want to give up this much track position this early. I thought more people would go down, but it was only him so far. Wow. I thought fuel up, make it to the end, maybe put rights only. Probably no tires, but at least make it to the end on fuel and then not have to worry about clutching it. We're going to clutch it as much as we can on this caution lap, or caution period, and get as much extra as we can get. Just in case. I don't think we're going to quite be there yet, but It's going to be close. Billy doing the same thing.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
We got to
Alright,
get in
man.
line now,
Line up
though.
on the outside row now.
We're not going to quite be able to make it, but it's going to be very close. It's about just under 3 laps short now. Save as long as we can here.
Get ready.
Alright. Nope. Get ready to go back green here.
Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag.
We got a good jump.
The lead is 207.
I'm not going to try and throw it in on Billy. I know he's going to be quicker than us. Wow, I felt gripped up on that corner. Not quite up to speed yet. Man, the new tires just feel so much better than the old tires did. It's crazy. You don't realize it as you're going because it's a gradual decline, but the car just feels so much worse later than it does right now. See if we can just follow Billy a little bit. We know he's going to be quick later in the run. And Justin's going to be quick later in the run as well. I think we just fall off later. At least for the first run we did. Fall off a lot more than everybody else, at least the front guys. Not everybody else, but the front 3 or 4. Sean and Nick were both quicker than us behind us. They just hadn't made a pass yet. Had it stayed green, they definitely were going to. And we got on it too early again. Had to lift. Otherwise, we'd be eating the wall. A little bit loose that time. Got on the throttle a little too hard.
The lead just did a 31.315.
Be coming up on halfway soon. About 5 laps. Oh, don't get into Billy. Don't get into him.
Sorry, Brandon.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single
Now do we
file.
top it
Pit road
off
is
and take
closed.
rights? How many sets of tires we got left? 2? 82 to go. We get a 40 lap run in. I don't know.
Pit road is now open.
This is kind of disappointing. I have no pace at all.
I think if we were in 7th or worse, we would come in.
I feel like I don't. There's like zero grip out here. I'm just going super slow through the corners.
But being in 3rd, I think we'll just stay out. We'll see what everybody around us does.
I'm still in the pit area in my driver uniform.
Because it could get messy later. Hopefully not. We're just about able to make it from here now, though. Just saving under yellow. Our fuel mileage actually got a little better during that green flag run. Seemed like, anyway. I don't have any actual data to back that up. But it seems like we're a little bit closer to making it, according to the black box. Running up in the top 5, having fun. But still going to be ready for the eventual
So just to add
wreck
to my
out.
internet woes, 5 years of finally fighting with the electric company that they ran a fiber optic cable in front of my house. And now, before they hook it up to my house, they have to get
Alright, man, we're
permission
going green next time. Bye.
from the
All right, man,
railroad
line up on the
across the
outside road
track.
now.
And now we're looking at several months delay.
permission to cross the railroad. I can imagine that's probably not easy to get. I don't know how that works. I don't have a lot of railroads right around where I am for fiber.
6 miles from town, I might as well live in the desert.
Yeah. It's kind of what this racetrack is.
Get ready.
Alright, getting ready to go back green again. I didn't see anybody around us pit. I think it's close enough on fuel. There's no real need at the moment. If we go another 10, 20 laps, we probably will.
Green, green, green.
Didn't get as good of a jump that time. Couldn't quite see Justin. See if we can get it back underneath us. Run some green flag laps.
All right, man. Caution
Or
is out.
get
Caution
an
is
instant
out.
yellow.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
It's taking all the fuel interest out of this with these yellows.
Lee thinks this is Mario Kart. He's sending obstacles towards me.
I don't even know what to say on that one.
I think where you can make it on fuel now.
I didn't see what happened.
I don't know where the pace car is. Oh, up in front of us by a lot. Yeah, I don't think we're pitting for fuel at this point. I mean, we'll add a gallon or so when we pit, just to be safe. Or maybe we want to top it off and get a little extra rotation in it, but maybe not as
I'll
well.
let Nick give me a good tongue lashing when it's all done.
All right, we're halfway to the finish.
I've done some stupid stuff and I ain't got one yet. You might be alright.
Hopefully we can do some green flag laps. We had an amazing first run and haven't really been able to do anything since that. It's making this take a little bit longer than it
Honest,
needs
Alan,
to.
I wasn't gonna hit you.
I probably should have after Pocono.
Just make it harder on myself to get up there and wreck Justin so it doesn't win, but that's all.
I haven't
Alright,
heard
man,
him
we're
say
going
slow
green
yet,
next
so he
time
might
by.
not win.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now.
We are. It says 2.5 laps to the good now, but it's probably going to be a little bit less than that once we start getting back up to speed, but I think we can make it from here. But of course, if we get a caution in 20 laps, we'll probably pit for tires anyway. But if it also stays green to the end, I think we can make it as well. And who knows? We had a 55 lap first run. I think we could do another long run. We can just get it sorted out. These opening couple laps.
The pace car is in.
He went a little earlier than he had been that time.
The lead is just 2.627.
Yeah, I just need to make sure I can get it low enough because then it feels like it's got grip on the front end. Just half the time, or more than half the time, I'm missing the bottom completely. 3 and 4, I don't think it's quite as bad. You can turn down, you got room out of the corner to do that. The 1 and 2, I think you just need to get it to the bottom, middle of the corner. Like we just did not do right there. Nearly plow the wall down. And then we get on it too early and just can't do anything. Oh gosh. I cannot get a rhythm in 1 and 2. Just can't do it.
Good catch, Chad.
That was a little bit better, though I didn't get quite as low as I wanted. I just have to wait so long before it starts turning. It's crazy. Feels like they're able to get on throttle and drive through the corner a lot better than I am, and I'm just sitting there waiting on it to turn. Got to figure out my throttle timing.
The lead is just 31.278.
By the time I got loose.
Go low, Alan.
Sorry, Alan.
Ooh. Rear end was coming around on me a little bit there. Slightly. That was a little better feeling. Sean behind us going way up high, kind of like Justin was.
Good catch, Mr. Grady.
Scary.
People are getting loose in the
Oh, save.
middle of the pack, it sounds like.
That makes two of us.
Billy got a much better run out of 4 that time. Alright, we're hanging with them for now. See how long that lasts. A little bit of gap behind us, but not a ton. Started getting loose middle of that corner that time. Check fuel again here in a minute, make sure we're still okay. I think we'll be fine. .9, and we're got 65 to go, so we're right at the edge of making it, but I think we are still good. But if we get another caution in a little while, we'd definitely be pitting for tires anyway, probably put a gallon or 2 in it.
The leader just did a 31.694.
And they're starting to check out, or I'm starting to fall back. It actually didn't feel too bad. A little higher that time. Maybe we'll do that for a little while, see how that feels. But they're pulling away. It's a little looser up here. Sean's about to pass us. We got a pretty decent gap to Connor. We'll just get Sean past us.
Stay high.
Get in line behind him. Billy looks like he's pushing pretty hard behind Justin. See if he can get past him, get a lap lead. He got a little loose there, may have tapped the wall.
That wall looks too blue.
Yeah, we need to be running higher now. Trying to get a turn down line working in 3 and 4. I'm getting very loose now. Pushing it too hard. All those little slides add up on corner entry. Got Connor and Phillip, Noah back there, just behind us.
to 31.938.
Billy running a different line than Justin, trying to get a run on him. Get side by side, but nobody's been able to challenge him yet. I don't think anybody other than Justin has led a lap. May come down to pit strategy. If somebody gets in front of him on a pit stop, is Justin going to be able to pass him back? Potentially. But if nobody's ever able to get in front of Justin, is anybody going to be able to pass him? Is the other question. So far, nobody's been quick enough. We overdrove it that time. That's for sure. Got some lap traffic coming up, looks like. Definitely using up the right rear more than I was last run. That's probably going to be a bad thing. I think I'm pushing a little harder. Which is probably going to be a bad thing as well. Billy now, I think he's starting to fall back after pushing pretty hard to try and get a run on him. He's about 3 car lengths behind him now. Oh, what is this line? I don't know. Not a quick one, that's for sure. Sean is catching up to Justin. I think Sean may be the fastest car long run. He was charging really quick behind us. We were a mile behind Justin, but we were also in traffic quite a bit, racing. Okay, now. Whatever I was doing this run was not correct. Probably pushing too hard, trying to keep up with Billy and Justin. We're going to be looking to get a caution soon, hopefully, to save us from these tires. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. Who knows how far we'll fall. Got the entire field coming up to us. And I just can't, for the life of me, get a good run out of 1 and 2. Best time we felt through 1 and 2 is right as we take the green flag on a restart and we're not up to speed. Billy's getting past now. Sean is on the move, looking to track down Justin. Maybe we'll get our first pass for the lead. Maybe that gives Sean a really good shot at the championship. We're getting ready to get passed by Phillip.
Got one inside.
Got twice as much grip center corner than we do.
Still there.
Same with probably the rest of the field. I think we need to go back to the bottom, or bottom-ish.
Got one inside. Stay high.
Joe's made it back up after the pit stop.
Clear low, clear low.
I see Nick on the F3 now behind us, mixed into that group.
The leader just did a 32.23.
Sorry, Bryce.
We're good.
Oh my gosh. No matter what I do, I just can't get on throttle out of the corner. It's just plowing.
All fair.
Just plowing. We've fallen back to 6th. That's probably as quick as we'll be. For the time being, anyway. Sean hasn't been able to catch up to Justin since he got around Billy. Is Joe going to have anything potentially on new tires? Oh gosh. Newer tires, anyway. Nick flying up behind us as we continue our march backwards. Got some people hitting pit road. I need a caution. More than anything. Nick wanting to get around us. Don't blame him.
Still there.
He's got a bit of a gap behind him now. We'll just back off into 3.
All clear, all clear.
And continue to go backwards for a while. Raymond up on the outside.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
We get around him. Nick is looking very fast right now. He might get up and pass Phillip into the top 5.
The leader just did a 32.281.
Should have just been sticking with the bottom. I think it's the best for us. Feels a lot better on entry. It does not feel good on exit, but neither does the top, really.
Take a low, Bryce.
Maybe we've stopped falling for a little bit. Looks like we can maintain this spot for the time being. We got some heavy lap traffic ahead. Or heavy traffic with some cars mixed in. Big slide there for us. See some tire marks through the grass. Somebody must have got loose. This stays green from here, I think we'll be okay. I'd be happy with a 7th. Obviously. Fuel-wise, we can still make it. Only 37 to go. Glad we are getting another long run after a few cautions there. In the middle. I bet we see another caution, though, unfortunately. At least one more.
Hold on there, Chad.
It may divulge into a bunch of cautions at the end, like iRacing races typically do. Justin's not going to be wanting to see that as the leader. That's the position I was in at Atlanta, and ended up not working out in my favor, as many things this season have.
Man, do I wish I had taken tires on that last stop now.
I think that's a common feeling.
I wish I just driven these better. I could be running a lot better right now if I hadn't pushed it so hard at the beginning. We're able to pull away from Noah, which is good. We're just kind of in this bubble right now, which is fine. We're in the top 10 running well. I'd like a yellow just for us to have a shot at something. I don't know if we can pass anybody. I mean, that's very difficult. We've passed one car this whole race, I think. Noah. Nick, when he got loose. We haven't had a lot going on around us. That's the way it goes sometimes, though. Gotta complete all the laps. Gotta be careful what we wish for, too. It gets too exciting, we end up getting in another wreck. Yeah, we've got a really big gap behind us now. But nothing going on in front of us. Justin's got about a 1.5 second lead. That was a terrible exit. We have destroyed this right rear this run. And we've destroyed the right front. We just have not done good things to either tire. I just have no forward bite. Then I'm putting a lot of wheel into it off the corner and it's getting loose. I did not do good things this run. Will we get a chance to make it back? I don't know. Noah's starting to catch back up to us. We've started falling even more. Nick is making a pass. He just got past Phillip. They may still be side by side. Nope, he got clear.
The lead is just on 32.285.
Took a big dog.
I don't know if Nick can win the championship, though, in his position. I think Sean's up in front of him. It may take Sean having a bad pit stop or spinning or something. Lee is on pit road now. Maybe hoping for a yellow to stay out, take track position. It's risky to do that. But he may have had contact with the wall or something as well. Yeah, he's going multiple laps down. He must have had damage.
Where do you want me, Justin?
Hey, yo.
No idea, but preferably in front of the 6. Who, me?
There's a big glare entering turn 1 off the rubber. Makes it a little tough to see the line, but not that bad. In real life, that would probably be blinding. Probably be really struggling to hit the line. But just looking at a monitor, it's not bad.
Just a textbook pass.
Nick looks like he's about to pass Billy now. He's had the right line this run. He's saved his tires well. Really helped him. And he's moving forward a lot. I did not save my tires well. Billy pushed pretty hard behind Justin for a little bit, try and get around him. Never was able to. Really, really tough to pass with this setup being as tight as it is on exit. You just cannot carry any momentum. Just waiting forever
See you coming there, Lee.
on throttle.
No, all good.
The lead is just on 32.342.
We lost a ton of time that corner. I need a yellow to have a chance. Got 22 to go. To have a chance at better than 7th, I mean. Still time. We could fall off enough and go backwards even more. They're racing side by side, and we're not gaining any time on them. back behind us.
I don't know. I don't even know anymore.
Sorry about that.
All the cold weather and snow late.
Yeah, we're supposed to get another foot tonight, or this week anyway.
I do. We get about 6 inches the other day.
Oh gosh, we were on the right rear of that entire entry. Sliding it. They're catching up behind us, Alex, now. I think we're not done going backwards, unfortunately. It's not going to be a great finish for us. Just struggling to hang on, ball just dropping like a rock. But better than wrecking and getting 25th, I guess. Wow, he's gained 4/10 in 1 lap. Yeah, I think we're going to be losing some more spots. Especially since we're sideways out of the corner. Need a yellow, probably not going to get it. Because why would any good luck come our way? If I pit, there's no way that's going to work out. Because there'll either not be a yellow or there'll be a yellow and we'll be put a lap down. And no chance to make anything up. I don't know.
The leader just did a 32.
We're probably going to fall outside the top 10. If I had to guess.
Well, that was fun.
Here comes Alex, pass us, and then it'll be Warren and Brandon. Not far behind him. Assuming I don't overdrive it and spin myself out in front of everybody. I can see myself winding up as the yellow. We're getting to the point in the race where it's late enough to ruin it.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Of course.
Sorry.
Brandon, something happened. Don't see it, car spinning or anything though. Oh, what happened to Alex? Got in the wall behind us. Is that my fault? I hope not. Just taking my normal line. Maybe he got loose. He's in the wall again. I don't know what's happening. That isn't good. He was definitely quicker, and so was Warren behind him. But as we've seen, it is very tough to pass, even as slow as we are. We're going to just end up spinning out, most likely.
The leader just did a 32.336.
I don't know how we held on to that and then made it through 3 and 4 without spinning.
We have 10 to go this time by.
10 laps to go. If we're going to get a yellow, it needs to be like now. So we could have a pit stop. I'm going to have to put 4 on with the way these tires are feeling. Alex has got it back underneath him. He'll probably be up here to pass us here shortly again. Dan in 10th now. We're going to fall to at least behind him. If they're able to pass us. We don't have a lot of laps left, but we are just so slow. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold them off. Not like that, we're not. If I keep having to lift out of the corner because it won't turn, then I'm not going to be putting up much of a fight. That's what we need to be doing without spinning out. And we got a yellow. I think that's enough laps we could take tires. We got to take 4 though, I think. How long that run was. That saves us unless we take...
Is there green white checkered in this?
Take
No, sir.
4 tires and no one else does. I think we've got to
Sorry,
take
Alex,
4
I
though.
kinda screwed you in that one. I burnt the right front off.
I assume we're gonna
I did
pit,
the same to my own car. You're good.
right? Nobody's gonna stay out, right? Right? Wow, okay. A lot of people stayed out. Fine, we'll just get 29th. But we're doing what Billy's doing. I mean, we're not going to hold anybody off behind us on the tires we had. I'm surprised that many people are staying out. But yeah, we're just going to drop all the way to the back because of this pit call. I cannot believe... Cannot believe nobody else pit there besides me and Billy. A couple behind us.
Better third to last.
That's crazy. 64-54.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Problem is, speed difference is going to be so high
Alex and Shane, we need to make a great wall right here.
that we're probably just going to have someone get run over instantly, and we're not going to have a chance to make anything up. But we're not going to have many laps left to do anything anyway, so... Oh well. We need about 10 more laps to go. It's only going to be like 2.
going green.
We're going to be a lot quicker, but are we going to have room to go anywhere? Taking the 2 to green. Or 2 to the checkered once we take the green. We'll see if we can stay up here with Billy, follow him through the field. I cannot... I don't know how 5th on back don't pit there. That's what they all did at Atlanta. That is crazy. I guess just because there's not that many laps left and there's not going to be time, but... I figured you got to try and do something that Justin's not doing to beat him. I don't know.
Get ready.
It's crazy.
Pass the 5,
I don't know.
pass the-
I don't know how anyone beats Justin now, though.
Alright, man. Pace car is in. Green, green, green. The lead is just did on 6.895. 2 left to go.
We got new tires.
One outside.
Who else does?
Stay low.
We gotta follow Billy. 3 wide.
Still there. Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high.
No yellows.
Outside. Just got the white flag. That's 1 more lap to go. Still
Oh
there.
gosh. Nearly killed everybody there.
Still there. You're clear high. Clear high. You got 1 outside. Stay low. You're on the bottom 3 wide. The car is C23. Just hit the top.
And that's probably the end of it.
0.462. Hold your line. Outside. Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high.
Who win? Holy fuck balls, Curtis.
And I don't think anybody other than Justin led a lap.
There's the flag, man.
We get 12th.
Yeah, good win, dude.
Bring it
I don't
on.
know.
Let's get out
I don't
here.
have any idea how 5th on back don't pit there to try and beat Justin. Like, that just boggles my mind. Good win to him, though. I mean, I know it's 2 to go, but I just find that crazy. I just find that crazy, but worked out for everybody. They get their solid finish. We get 12th to finish out the season. At least we didn't wreck. Didn't get a top 10, didn't get a top 5, but can't expect to ever get that in this season. And at least we didn't wreck and didn't
All right, man. That's
wreck
it.
anybody
The race
else.
is over.
That last run was terrible. We did the absolute worst we possibly could on the tires and just was going backwards the whole time. And then we get a caution to take tires, and we're one of 3 people that pit. Oh well. Oh well. We will take a look at the incidents. Not that many cautions. Had a few in the middle part of the race, and then a big long run. And then we had a really long run to start the race, too. So that was a fun race. A lot of green flag, which is always awesome and always good to see here. Take a look at the incidents. First up, they were talking about that. Mark just stops going. I think he said his screen went black. Unfortunate for him. And then nearly some contact into 3. That makes him miss the line, gets up into the wall. And then big wall hit there out of 4. Gets people jumbled up. And then, ooh, Lee just missing the corner, shoving up into Charles. May have given Charles damage. Bradley kind of doing the same thing, though. Allen's kind of turning down there a little bit. John overdriving 1 and 2. That was so tight, that whole run. Oh, and then this might be the first yellow. No, that wasn't the first yellow. That's lap 63. First yellow was 55, I thought. Have to see what caused that. It didn't show up. Take a look what the pace car does. Must just have been a self-spin that with no contact. Shane? No. Matthias. Oh, there was contact. Didn't show up on incidents, though. Just a bump there. Sends him around. After that, he doesn't hit anything, though. Until we get to here. This is what I was afraid of doing all race, especially that final run, just losing the back end into 3, and then nothing you can do after that. Rick getting loose down on the apron. Does that cause a yellow? I can't tell. Nobody around him, probably not. Looks like we're at a restart here, and there's contact. 3 wide, John into... almost 3 wide. John into Dakota. John just pushes up there. And Lee stacks into that. Nowhere he could go for that. And then Alex. Oh no, that is Alan. They kind of have the same looking car. He loses it into 1. Gets up into the wall. That probably gave him quite a bit of damage. And then drifting it into 3. Drifting it. Oh, nobody hits him. Locks it down into the grass. No contact with the wall. Some contact there out of the corner, getting loose. Saw a lot of that. And then, oh, some door contact there. This is during the long run, I think. There's a little spin into 3 and 4. Once the right rear goes, I mean, there's not a lot you can do except just back it down and just absolutely hang on. There's no getting it back. It just melts and goes away from you. Tyler loses it out of the corner. Probably some of the tire tracks we saw in the grass during that run that don't bring out a yellow. There's the no turn at all through 1 and 2. We saw somebody... oh, that was the wrong thing. Somebody drove through the grass, I think, that lap. Was that Lee? Yeah, he gets loose out of 2. I felt that. That nearly happened a couple times to me. Right into the Pepsi sign. Then we got this group of cars here. Ooh. Dan nearly gets into, or he does get into the back of the car. Doesn't affect him at all. The car in front of him, but causes Dan to get up into the wall, but just drag it. Doesn't even slow him down, really. Brandon and Noah back here. Oh, Noah gets a little wiggle there. Has to lift. They're all just getting closer and closer to me. Little door contact there. Oh, my goodness. Is that after the checkered? Right before the checkered. That's what causes the yellow. That's unfortunate contact. And then probably looking at that. And oh gosh. Going right for it. And more contact. This is kind of a mess right at the end of the race. Big hit there too. And then everyone except a handful of guys stay out, which means nothing really happens for us. Contact there almost caused an instant wreck to take away the finish, but big hit there for Chad. Is he going to back it across the line? That's the checkered, I think. Oh, no, he doesn't. And his engine's blown. Oh, he doesn't finish. That's unfortunate. And this is the cool down lap. Big contact there for some reason. Probably an accident. Justin wins. I think he led every single lap. I can't believe more people didn't try to pit there and try and get around him. I think that was going to be everyone's only hope. I don't think anyone was going to beat him on even tires. But I don't know, just my opinion. I thought it'd be better for more people to pit there, but we come away with the 12th. Disappointingly, that was the lowest we ran all race. First run, we stayed in around 3rd and 4th. Second run, we stayed in 7th, then started falling, 8th, 9th. We would have fallen that far. Had Alex not had that issue behind us, he was going to pass us next lap or two, and then we pit, drops us back to like 18th, we get back up to 12th. So, kind of disappointing. Not a top 10, but compared to the way the rest of these races have gone, not that bad. So, I'll take it. Clean race for us. Not a lot happened, but, you know, beats me getting wrecked, or wrecking myself. So, that is the 87 car season done. Finale at a very fun track. Probably the last time I'm going to run the 87s for quite a while. Going to take a long break from them after running them for so long and having some disappointing runs. So I think we'll hop back into them sometime down the road, and maybe I'll be racing a different make. Maybe try the Ford for a season or two. And maybe have some better luck as well. So we'll see. Going to be doing something else, though, next season, and racing other things. So looking forward to that, and thanks for watching.